What's going on, Leo? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for the week of March 13th to the 19th, 2023. So in this reading, Leo, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the upcoming week. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming, and we're also going to get some advice for you from your angels and spirit guides and much more regarding the week ahead, Leo. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we move through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Leo, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be really appreciated over here, Leo. But without further ado, I am now going to pull the energy for you, and we'll see what wants to come through for you for this week. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Leo. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and see what we got here for you, Leo, for this week. All right. The first energy that and it's crazy. I literally just got the energy. I just saw the opportunity. The first energy that I'm picking up on here, Leo, is don't be afraid to be a little bit naughty or to go off give yourself an excuse to go off the rails a little bit this week. There's something here about you, doing something for yourself that other people may cause you to view you as bad. You're a bad person for doing this, even though you're not. You need to do this for you. So before we get into the tarot, let's start with some pre-shuffled oracle cards from the universe. What energy do you need more of this week, Leo? What energy do you need more of this week? The first energy you need more of is security. All right? So this is all about making sure you feel comfortable and safe. This is something about don't take some sort of risk this week if you don't feel safe. Now, security, adding security into your life can be something like taking a bubble bath, as small as that, or it can be something as big as ending a relationship. Anything that you need to do to feel more secure and safe. Because right now in your life there's some sort of restriction, you not really being your true self, that you feel very unsafe right now. You also have meditation. So more meditation would be very advantageous for you and very productive for you. So this could be I'm not really getting a certain type of meditation, maybe a stillness meditation to calm your mind. Also, for some of you that have big aspirations, this could be some sort of visualization that you're doing as well. So security and meditation, that's like creating a safe space for yourself. Now you also have Mother, but you have it in reverse. So you have the card Mother in reverse here, Leo. So Mother in reverse, you need more of Mother in reverse. So, F you, mama. There could be something about defying your own mother's opinion. If you are a mother, stop. There's something about putting yourself first. There's something about putting other people first. Now, I'm being called to do something I don't ever usually do, ever on this channel. I'm being called to get out. I have this booklet right here. Because Mother is in reverse, I'm being called to actually go to the page and read this to you straight up. I don't know. I'm just feeling called to do that, so I'm going to do it right now. Okay, Leo? So, here we go. If you have drawn Mother in reverse, you are so identified with taking care of other people's problems and needs that you have lost touch with yourself, Leo. you are sacrificing yourself in places where you do not need to sacrifice yourself. And you may even be resenting other people for doing things to you that you actually did to yourself. Yikes. You need to allow yourself to be more self-centered. That's what I got right from the beginning. You won't be of any help to anyone if your tank is running on empty. Self-awareness is currently difficult for you to master because you are so concerned with being good and doing right. But come out of denial and you will see that you are rescuing people because you want to be rescued. You are helping them because you want gratitude. You are doing what you are doing because you want something in return. Let yourself have what you want without manipulating people to get it. So that was pretty intense, but mother in reverse here, Leo, is what you need more of. So put yourself first this week. Interestingly enough, the intuition I got right off the bat to get into the tarot, your opportunity this week is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords usually has to do with someone, just suspect behavior, sketchy behavior. But because it's your opportunity, this is something that you need to do for yourself that other people may view as sketchy. But because you have these internalized aspects, you may probably, most likely for most of you, will also view yourself as sketchy for something related to security that you need in your life, like not putting other people first, dropping the front as well. Some of you are being very fake around coworkers, and sometimes that's necessary. Like regulating yourself socially is necessary for proper social function. We all understand that, but you've gone too far in the other direction. You know what I mean? Now, your challenge is the Five of Cups. So there's some sort of deep sadness in your own life or your own pain that you're going to be facing. This is your biggest challenge, is your emotional pain that needs your attention at this time. Okay, Leo, so just be aware of that. When it comes to your overall general energy for this upcoming week, you have the Ten of Cups, but you have the Three of Swords. You also have the Star here, okay, Leo? So for those of you that are in a family unit, or for those of you that are mothers, for those of you that are very close with your own personal mother, there's some sort of readjustment when it comes to your own tribe. The way you show up for your own tribe needs to change because right now it's not working for you, right? You can't run on an empty tank. Now, you also have renewal here, though. So what I'm getting from this reading is not necessarily that you're going to blow yourself. You don't need to. For some of you, maybe you do need to quit your job. Maybe you need to blow this whole up. But for the vast majority of you, it's just a readjustment. It's just some sort of renewal that you need to create within an existing structure. You don't need to really blow up the whole structure for some of you. It's just showing up differently is what you need to do this week, right? This is a weekly reading. The weekly readings always have a different energy than the monthlies because those are more comprehensive usually, or like objective. When it comes to what you don't see coming, you have the Judgment card, you have the Chariot, and you also have the Devil. Now, it's interesting how you see the Chariot is moving. Where is it moving? It's moving right into that Devil. So in the beginning of this week, you might have a judgment, okay, I need to put myself first. The Chariot is all about using your willpower to do so. It's also a vehicle, and you have the Devil here. So this could be doing something for yourself that you perceive yourself as bad for, you perceive as negative. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but the apartment I'm staying at right now has like this old system of heating, so you may hear like these hissing, like s. It's just the heat. There's no snakes in my house, I promise. So just be aware of that. We're going to see what this is about as well, but when it comes to your advice from your spirit guides, you have the Moon, you have the Page of Pentacles, and you also have the Six of Wands. This is your advice from your spirit guides, Leo. So this definitely has to do with some sort of like subconscious expectation. The universe wants you to take a look at your subconscious mind. That's what the Moon is coming through for in this reading, right? This is like what is unseen. Like the universe wants you to address what is not being spoken about, like things that are mysterious, things that are deep going on within you, and then it wants you to make a change based on that, right? Page of Pentacles is like doing the dirty work when it comes to your own subconscious. And now you also have the Six of Wands here as your advice. Six of Wands has to do with public victory, getting attention. So maybe this is about letting yourself shine bigger than you have been in the past, not playing small. Very similar energy to all the fire signs actually recently. So let's go ahead and clarify your challenge. See why the Five of Cups is here in your challenge, Leo. Why is the Five of Cups here in your challenge for this week? Let's go ahead and see. All right, well, The Five of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Wands, and also the Nine of Swords. Yikes, Leo. Yikes. So with this energy being in your challenge, something messy is going on in your challenge. You could be in denial of what you truly want. You could be in denial of what you truly need in your own life, and you're trying to make other people happy. For some of you, this has to do with a parent. If you're like a younger person, and this has to do with like expectations of your family, extended family, that you don't want to go against. If you're already kind of older and you have something, there's something here. It's not like, there's a lot of problems here. Like, it's so deep that we're going to have to see as we go along through the reading what this is really about. But I would say the thing that you're fearing most is what you probably got to do here. So what the Seven of Swords is your opportunity. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, that's your challenge, and also the Three of Pentacles. Now, it's interesting, the Ace of Pentacles popped out in reverse initially. So this has to do with other people for sure. Like, the Three of Pentacles is collaborating with other people. I really feel like it's like you not being fake. Like, there's something about like what you've been doing up until this point. Like, it's like you've been really fake to try to make everyone okay. So because it's related to the Three of Pentacles, for a lot of you, this has to do with your work. For a lot of you, this has to do with your career. Understanding that maybe if you hate what you're doing that bad, you need to get out. You need to change it. But for some of you here, it's more of just like an emotional, like you're just not properly approaching it. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what the Star is here. When it comes to your overall general energy, what's this new beginning about? What is this renewal about in your life? Let's go ahead and see. The Star in your overall general energy is clarified with the Death card, the Eight of Pentacles, and also the Eight of Cups here. So for a lot of you, I mean, this could be about leaving a certain career path that you've been on it because you just need something new. Or if it's not leaving it, it's adjusting it, right? You're in the search of that 9th and 10th cup, even though it's already showing up, which is kind of weird. So with this energy here, Leo, like part of your renewal is going to be stopping. Like stop giving so much like we said. There's something deeper out there, like if you were to really be your authentic self that you're in search of here, okay? But it's not going to come to you easily is also what I'm getting, right? You have the Three of Swords to the Ten of Cups. I'm just getting like, remember last week how I was telling you about like the laws of the universe, for the returning viewers. Last week I was talking to you about like the laws of the universe and all this stuff. And I don't know, there's something here that's just off in your life right now. It has to do with overextending yourself. That's really what I'm getting so far. Let's see what the Devil's here and what you don't see coming. Because like the Seven of Swords and the Devil are coming through as like an empowered thing, but it's coming through as that because you believe or someone around you believes it's wrong or bad for what you got to do. Let's see what the Devil's here and what you don't see coming. The Devil and what you don't see coming is clarified by the Moon and also the Five of Wands here. Okay, so this has to do with defying someone's expectation of you. Also, this could be their subconscious, like you're living your life basically fighting. Right now, it's almost like in what you don't see coming this week is like you're fighting this fight that doesn't need to be fought, is what I'm getting. It has to do with other people, right? Your opportunity, Three of Pentacles. A lot of you here are not like being honest with who you really are and what you really want, and so it's hard for you to like line up with positive social experiences is what I'm getting. You know what I mean? It's kind of like reminds me of like my old lifeline when I wasn't being authentic. I wasn't being my true self. It's like no one's going to really respect you. It's going to be all this weird stuff going on. I feel like you know what this is about deep down, Leo. This is a major judgment of you having to be a little bit like bad but it's not actually bad, is what I'm telling you, okay? Because the moon came out and what you don't see coming, let's see why the moon is here in your advice. It's right below the judgment card, so something could be being revealed, like a mystery or an illusion could be being revealed to you, related to that oracle card thing that I pulled, I think. Let's see why the moon is here in your advice. The moon in your advice is clarified by the Empress, the Chariot, and also the Four of Pentacles here. So this has to do with your security, your own sense of abundance that you may want to run away from for a period of time. Like, the feeling I'm getting is like whatever you've built, like whatever looks good on the outside and provides you security on the outside, once again, you have this card of what you need more of, security. When we come to your advice, you also have the Four of Pentacles, which is all about security. But what I'm getting from this is that a lot of you, like, the security that you're going to find is emotional within yourself. It's not like security by keeping your job perfectly running. Like, you need to shake things up. Like, you may need to, some of you may need to curse someone. Like, there's just, you gotta, like, there's something you gotta release. Like, you might need to go to a therapist, you might need to talk to a friend about how the world is so fake. And finally, you have the Six of Wands. I want to see why the Six of Wands is here. Now, there is something about, like, the Six of Wands is here is that people who are unapologetically themselves people always admire the bold. People always admire people, like, they say that, I don't know. It's almost like you're convinced that you're going to be punished for doing so, whereas like people deep down are going to respect you. Let me give you a solid example of this. Even things like related to my own family is a little bit vulnerable, but like people often think that you're going to get true respect from your family if you do what they tell you to do. You know what I mean? And you fit in and you don't ruffle any feathers. You're not bad. You're always good. You're always doing the right thing, making sure everyone else is fine because you're Leo. You need to be fluffing your hair in the tribe. The tribe needs to be good for you, and you need to be the center of attention. In order to be the center of attention of the tribe, you have to be good. Is that really true, though? Because what I'm getting from this is like, let's just say there's someone in my extended family that everyone respects them. Everyone respects this person, and everyone placates, and everyone tries to like appease them and like, look at this thing I did to impress this person, and I'm basically the black sheep of the family who's like, yo, like, I don't give I really, like, I love you, but I don't care what you think about me. Deep down, and even now, externally, I have more respect than the people who, like, placate, the people who are placating. The black sheep finally will gain their respect in the end. So you may have the last laugh in the end. Once again, remember what that thing said about manipulating and you being mad about someone, like when it's like you're doing it to yourself. Like, you're not going to be as punished as you think we are. We don't need to be worried about saber-toothed tigers anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason, like, you're being programmed by a reptilian brain a little bit here. It's interesting you have the Six of Swords popping out in reverse. So I feel like you need to stay where you are, and you need, like, the transformation is going to start like where you are. It's not necessarily about running away from anything. This is a mess of a reading. This is what I got for you, Leo. It is a weekly reading, so I hope that this provided you clarity and insight. I'll talk to you next time.